Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it is a message that was received by one of our admin, and the message, it reads like this. Hello, how are you? Can you please post my own story? I am a man and I am from Ghana. I am aged 39 years old. I never thought that life was going to take me this far. As a man who grew up suffering, even by the time that I got married to my wife, she believed in me. That is what pushed me into becoming a ritualist against the advice of her friends. And even the day when she took me to see her parents, I saw that her father was not impressed at all, even their house. And when we entered into their house, I was even ashamed of myself because I did not deserve her. She was a woman not of my class, but she loved me with all of her heart. We met at church. She was the one who even told me to keep on praying, to believe in God. But after I had impregnated her the first time around, that was when I saw that God only helps those that help themselves. We were totally destroyed. If it was not for her love, maybe we could have been separated a long time ago. But she kept on loving me even after that miscarriage that happened. Till this day, she is the woman who made me to be the man that I am, even though I ended up becoming a ritualist. And I told her after I had already joined a cult. So I do have delivery trucks, I have some employees, and I run a concrete business. And this concrete business, I started it as a man who is an entrepreneur. I saw that people were struggling a lot, and then I started my own company. So this is my own confession. Me and my wife, we did something that is dark, that can considered to be very wicked, but we had to do it in order to maintain a good lifestyle. At that time, my wife, her family were no longer speaking to her. Have you ever married a woman such that even her parents refused to accept your money? The day when we paid the bride price, the father said that he could not accept my money. He only accepted my money after I had become a ritualist. And at that time, that was when he said I was a worthy son-in-law who could marry his daughter. He blamed me for making a daughter to fall into poverty, since I was a man that was born into poverty. And it was because of that pressure that made me to seek help from different shrines, telling myself that even if I meet the devil, I do not care anymore. I killed my own blood for wealth. I killed my own blood. Yes, I used my unborn child for a ritual sacrifice. And it is also a warning to other people. Hope that if there is someone that is considering to join a cult today, do not do that. Consider another path. If you are admiring someone like me from a distance, let me tell you that it does not lead to peace. It leads to pain and restlessness, and you will be in bondage for the rest of your life. For these rituals, the sacrifices, they do not stop forever. Sacrifices will be demanded from you, and they will tell you that you need to keep on sacrificing no matter what. We got married, me and my wife. I was really broke. I had been working on a construction site for almost a year. For the man, he was overseas. He was building a very big house. So you would say go to work. Sometimes we will not work. It was hard labor, carrying cement, breaking rocks, digging trenches. I saved every money that I could. My dream was to open my own concrete block factory, not a big one, just something so that I could be able to do something with my life. But money was low. The land that I had secured was dry and empty. Every time when I would pour the cement into the molds, it was always a waste. No one will ever come and buy. I tried to apply for tenders, always being ignored. I was struggling. And then that was when I said, it is enough, I cannot do this anymore. So I had this other uncle of mine who had already made it big in the city. I always had dreams, and it was revealed to me that his money was not clean money at all. I approached him and I told him that I wanted him to assist me. So he was no longer a Christian at that time. He was a Muslim. The reason as to why he had joined another religion, later on he told me it was because he did not want people to force him to go to church, especially when he started making money. He said that his spirit was very vulnerable. He used to feel so much heat whenever people would be praying back in the village. He then took me to this other village where there is a traditional healer who took me to his shrine. I was then told that if I wanted money, then my wife was supposed to sacrifice which was inside her womb, which was growing, and she was pregnant indeed at that time. But I had to do this with the knowledge of my wife. She was supposed to know she had to dedicate this child in order for that sacrifice to be accepted by the gods. I returned back to the city. I did not know whether my wife was going to accept or if she was not going to accept. When I returned back to the city, I spoke with her. I did not force my wife. No, I did not do that. I told her everything. She cried for many days, but since we were starving, she was tired of being poor as well. She then agreed. In her 4th month, she took the herbs that had been given to me by my uncle. The fetus came out lifeless. We wrapped it in a white cloth, poured goat blood on it, and we buried right at the corner of our land. We covered it with concrete and a concrete block on top, and then that was when we returned back to my uncle. Our uncle then drove with us back to that village. I was tied with a red garment around a tree. I was whipped really hard, for this was the punishment that the gods were giving to me for killing my own baby. Can you even imagine? The gods were the ones that had said that I was supposed to sacrifice my unborn child, but now I was being punished for that. And I was told that more sacrifices were going to be demanded from me in order for me and my wife to keep on making money. I can't lie to you. Our business boomed overnight. We started to receive contracts from nowhere. My phone will be ringing each and every day. Bought our first truck within 8 months. We moved to a bigger house, and my wife, she was really happy, even though she knows that this is where our money comes from. The problem is that the rituals, they do not stop. Sometimes we get so exhausted, me and my wife, we can be woken up in the middle of the night by a thing that will be speaking with us. We don't know if it will be a human being, a demon, or whatever that will be speaking with us from the ceiling. It can just demand that I am supposed to go into the city, find a homeless person, bring that homeless person, and then the man is supposed to sleep with my wife whilst I will be watching. It will be a sacrifice. After it would be done, then I would return that madman at the place where I would have picked him. If we then find a woman, I am supposed to sleep with that woman whilst my wife is watching. It is not a normal life. It is not. Me and my wife, we were both given dark rings that we wear on our fingers. We do not go to church, but we do donate to several churches around our community. So my advice to other people that are out there, it is better to go to bed peacefully, even though you will go to bed on a hungry stomach, than to go to bed knowing that there are things that will come and speak with you, gods that can just appear in your bedroom and tell you that they want a sacrifice from you and punish you after that. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to us by one of our brother. Strange things indeed they do happen in this world. He's saying that I did not force my wife, she accepted. Let us try to speak with him in the comment section.